Quad, you invite that girl out to talk to her to do all of that. Girl, make it make sense. Y'all already know what time it is. I got the black V-neck on. Season episode, I don't know. Let's get into it. Quad and Simone. Quad, you did all of that just to turn around, invited this girl out, showed up late, then caught attitude, then said you had to be at work in the morning. Like, girl, Dr. Simone is a whole doctor out here. All you got to go and do on the show is to cover your forehead up and to sprout some stuff to the producer telling you what to say. Like, girl, you act like your job that serious. Like, Quad, you was wrong for that. Quad is not... Like, honestly, this can be, just from these couple of episodes, this can go ahead and be Quad's last season on Married to Medicine. We can go ahead and find somebody else. She's not married. She's not a doctor. She's not married to medicine. She's not even married to, she's not married to anything. And that's not even, I'm not even going to say that since she ain't married, she came because she came on the show married to her husband, who I thought from the beginning that she was not in love with. Girl, let's get into it. I am enjoying Simone. Simone said, girl, I'm not doing all that. I'm gone. I'm gone. I don't blame Simone leaving her and walking out, right out of my life, walking out. I don't blame her. Just saying, and girl, this is what's going on. So Simone gets home, and Cecil already knows something that's going on, and Simone is telling Cecil, like, you know, Quad did all of that, and I'm just tired of it. And Cecil seems like he's understanding of it, and I just want Simone to keep this energy going. Like, anytime these folks like get too much, just get up and leave them, sis. Leave them on red. So Toya heads over to Mariah's house, and you got Sister Lake over there. Sister Lakeside. I think you're a beautiful person. Love your energy. Love everything about you. But I'm not understanding why we keep seeing you. You ain't saying nothing. Like, Mariah, I know you want to invite the whole family to be a part of Married to Medicine since you came up with the concept of Married to Medicine and all that, which we'll give you kudos to. I love you, Mariah. But Sister Lake, your sister, I'm like, girl, I feel like y'all don't have to have any more friends and stuff on the show. I feel like y'all have a very great cast. All of the folks on here on good or on something. Like, I appreciate it, but girl, it's just not needed, sis. It's just not at all. So Toya heads over to Mariah's house, and they're talking, and Toya is pointing out that Mariah always talking about some food with folks, chopped up and served on the side. I pico de gallo on it. Like, she's always talking about food with these folks. And Toya like, girl, is she hungry? Is she hungry? I heard you. Come on, call your trash box. I can't stand her. So they discuss Jackie, and Mariah tells Toya that Dr. Jackie showed her slip. And Jackie still don't know what it is. What she's saying is that she should have talked to her before she continued on something that was said about her. Mariah is not liking this whole thing about her apparently or allegedly, whatever you want to call it, snorting that powder, whatever. She says she don't do stuff like that, and she don't know why. Why would she say something like that? I think Jackie's only problem saying that on the little podcast or whatever was that she should have said it in a way that, you know, made it seem like she questioned it. But when Jackie repeated it, it sounded as if she was saying it as if it was a fact. And I think that's when Mariah is like turned off about. And I can definitely understand it, because girl, you ain't gonna be out here saying nothing like that public on no platform about me, and it's inaccurate, and you ain't talking to me about it. Like, girl, no ma'am. So Jackie and Simone are talking, and Jackie seems to she wants everybody to just come together. Y'all know she like Mama Bear, and she just wants all of this just stuff to end. And Simone is telling Jackie that you know what Quad did. She said that Quad just seems like she owns some stuff, and she does not understand where all of this is coming from. Like, she just seems to just don't get it. And I think Quad she's so busy. Quad is never listening to just like understand what the other person is saying. She's just always going off. Her and Heavenly do that bad. Her and Heavenly do that bad where they're just like not in the wrong at all. Just like shut up and just listen just for a second. Even sometimes I have to just shut up and just listen to what the person is saying. And I did that last night with a conversation about consent. I talked about that in my Real Housewives of Potomac video, and I'm gonna talk about that later on this week. I'm gonna do a video on consent, child. I'm gonna get into that, but I'm waiting till my wig and my beard is lined up, because that's gonna be one of the big videos, girl, and I got to make sure I look right for the camera. Like I said, Jackie she just wants everybody to just hash out their differences. So it seems like they're coming up with some type of thing to get the girls coming together, and we're gonna see how that's gonna go. So Heaven meets up with Contessa, and Contessa is saying that, you know, what she got going on with her husband. She said that, you know, when she went out of town and she came back and her husband had the little spat, and it just seemed like it's just a lot going on. And she's just saying how she feel with her kids. Even with her kids, she said that it seemed like her kids are not like connecting with her as much. We're gonna see that from the next episode. And like, she's starting to be hurt by that. Now, this is my thing. I don't think it's nothing wrong with her going out of town to get her degree or whatever she's doing, especially if that's a commitment or something they came up together. Now, it'd be wrong if she just said she's gonna do it and she didn't talk to her husband, her partner, or whatever. But it sounds like they came together and made that. And she might have pressured him to say, believe in me, let me do this. I am extremely turned off and tired of Heavenly. Where is a woman's place? Like, you made a commitment to be a wife. Heavenly, I don't know why you seem to think that you live in the 60s when you are not. Like, if you were living in the 60s, you would not be a dentist. You would not be on no TV show talking about being married. You would be in the house cooking and cleaning, and that's it. Like, Heavenly, everybody is not going to be following this I love daddy, this like patriarchal shit that you keep spouting. Is so annoying. It's so like, girl, you speaking in the voice of Fantasia, and I'm like, oh my God. Like, it's a woman's in know her place. Like, what? Every woman is going to be different. And every relationship in marriage is different. Yeah, she's signed up to be a wife. Yeah, she's a woman that's married and all, but that doesn't mean that she has to put all her dreams and stuff to the side for whatever. And I understand taking care of the kids because the kids come first. I definitely understand that. But to say that the husband come first, like, girl, no man, that sounds like some submission type of stuff. And I don't know how y'all be getting that. No man, I'm tired of Heavenly in there. And I can't wait till her husband submit them $20 to get to their strip club. I can't wait till we get to that episode. I cannot wait to see Heavenly be like, I cannot wait to see Heavenly ass in distress. I am going to be living for that moment. Because I want the patriarchy to bite her right back on her ass with the teeth that she flossed and cleaned, okay? I am starting to like Toya and Eugene this season. Now, y'all know I wasn't out here for them in the beginning, but I am liking them a lot. I feel like Toya is very calm and collected this season. She's choosing her battles wisely. She's not even going at it with Contessa. The conversation they had with the child about, you know, the miscarriage, that was a married to medicine moment. That was a real life moment that no other show that I have ever watched on reality TV has able to like hit on something. Y'all did that last night. I feel like it was a great thing. We saw her children be emotional, and she comforted her children and letting them know it's gonna be okay. Like, they came, like, we saw that. And honestly, that was really, really beautiful. It was really beautiful for me because it's just like, every episode doesn't necessarily have to be so drama-filled and the ladies are going back and forth, but moments like that. And I don't want Toya to always have to go through something like that, but just seeing that real life, like, this is things that people deal with in marriages, in relationships and stuff. And that was just showing like how she was interacting with her child, and her child was saying, you know, what was going on and like what to do. That was a moment. Oh, wow, what a moment. I feel like Whitney Houston, wow, what a moment that was most pleasing to me, because this is a real situation, and Eugene tackling it and talking to his children about sales, and, you know, that was just so beautiful. Like, it really did something to my spirit. So shout out to Toya and Eugene. Y'all really did that. Simone, girl, let me talk to you, girl. Your kids are nasty, girl. My mama would go off on us about that trash in the garbage can being piled up. Like, if you got to literally like push the trash down to like put more trash in there, go ahead and just take it out and stop being lazy. Like, go ahead and take that trash out. Please put it to the side. Now, I have valet trash in this apartment, and I appreciate it because I hate when I stayed in the other apartment, I had to put it in my car and drive up. Girl, that shit was so annoying, but I can just literally take it and put it outside the door. But like, there's too many people in that house for that trash to be sitting like that. That doesn't make any sense. You got two grown kids, well, you got two teenagers, or whatever you want to call them this week, in your house, and a husband. I'm not understanding how you coming home from doing all that and then you gotta take your trash out. Like, girl, that ain't making no sense. Cecil, like, you need to get it together. And like, Cecil, you need to, that ain't making no sense. So Simone getting the kids together, she said, girl, we gotta talk about it. She hashing out the rules and telling them. And the whole time Simone is like hitting these points, she is literally hollering at these children. She said, and her handwriting is so ugly, I didn't understand how she said this. So they flipped the script on her. And they said, well, mama, you can't be out here hollering at us all the time. And I definitely understand it. Simone, you are loud. your mouth, girl, you like Miss Pac-Man. Your mouth about this wide, girl, like literally like 20 feet wide. And when you be talking, child, I know your teeth be angry as heck. I know they be in distress because you be hollering. So if you can just work on how you communicate to your children, that would be more effective than just hollering at them, because I don't think it's working. I think they just like, I think they ain't paying no attention. So you need to find another way, girl, because what you've been doing ain't working. And them rooms and stuff looking nasty as hell. I understand. I bet both of them rooms smell like Badusi. Girl, that's another conversation. Heavenly and Alora, I thought was beautiful. I'm loving Alora coming into herself. We've seen Alora grow. Such a beautiful, intelligent black woman. She's coming into womanhood, and it's just so beautiful seeing. I'm loving the kids on Married to Medicine, and how she's interacting with her mother. Now, it's so interesting fascinating seeing Heavenly, how she talks about, like her husband and women's submission almost, but when she talking about her daughter, like she doesn't have almost the same energy. She just wants her child to wait. As much as Heavenly is joking, she don't want her child to go through that, because she know how men are. That's why you need to be out here not advocating for men to be trash and men being the head of the house and all that. Like, girl, you need to tell your daughter to be herself. Now, you telling Contessa that a woman knows her place. Are you telling your child the same thing? And I hope you not. I hope you not. And also, I think when we're talking to our children, this is some stuff we got to learn. Like, we can't be talking to our child assuming that they are attracted to the opposite sex. We just like the opposite gender. We can't be out here doing that, because you're putting something on somebody that you are not sure. You need to ask what they like, what are they interested, because they might be asexual. They might not be attracted to any of that. It might be all that. Like, we need to have a better conversation on how to talk to our children. But nonetheless, it was cute seeing that interaction or whatever. And then when Dr. Damon came in, he was just like, "Oh, we used to go to movies every week, and now we don't." Like, that's just how teenagers are. Like, we are. Ooh, I remember when I was like rebellious when you were 15, 16, 17. I had to even tell my mother that when she was dealing with my cousin. It's just how it is. It's just like recognizing, you're getting older and you're about to be pushed out, and it's just like, I'm tired of all these rules and stuff, puberty, all of that. It's just, it's some ish, but it was cute seeing that. Now we get to the switcheroo. Quad and Jackie, everybody setting everybody up. Girl, it's just a setup. Jackie went over to Quad's house and she came bearing gifts. That was really cute. Quad is always in the kitchen cooking. I bet Quad can actually cook. I really believe that Quad can cook. And they're talking about everything that's been going on and stuff. And Jackie is trying to get Quad to understand that Simone has apologized. And girl, maybe you just need to listen. But Quad ain't trying to hear none of that. So now the girls are setting up a meeting. I can't think of who it was. I think Jackie had Simone and Mariah had Heavenly. And they bring them in. They just like, "Oh girl, like this is what's going on. Like, girl, like gotta set us up." Heavenly is talking to Simone, and Heavenly is just not getting it. Heavenly is not getting it all. Simone is saying, "Hey, I understand. I didn't like that Cecil said that, but he didn't say anything. He didn't even at you, Heavenly. That man never added you. He just added the conversation and talked about it. Heavenly, you are mad that your house is nasty. Let me just have a real conversation with you, sis. You keep trying to use your husband as the perfect man or whatever, and I feel like you're using that to attack every other man's masculinity. You steady saying that, "Oh, my husband Damon would never talk about, never do that." Your husband got your damn house looking nasty. You got shit all on the damn floor and everything else. Your house is nasty. Everybody is clowning your house and saying you need to pressure wash it. Why is your man not hiring somebody or taking his heavy ass outside and pressure washing the house? Like, that's like, I'm really irritated because Heavenly keeps doing that. She keeps using Damon as the perfect man, and it's just like, Damon ain't the perfect man, and we gonna see that when he right here throwing dollar bills to strippers and they got no problems with it. And then we saw that a couple of seasons ago when he didn't see no issue with a woman, a man cheating on a woman. He said, "Well, women's supposed to take a man back, and a man ain't supposed to take a woman back that cheated." So your man ain't perfect by far. So Heavenly, shut that mess up. Your house was nasty, sis. Cecil, get the hell out of here. Get the hell out. Your house is nasty, and you done set us all up for contamination. Like, your house was nasty. Cecil laughed about it. He did not at you, and then you shared some private information that was like said in confidence. Like, even if there was a situation where everybody knows what Cecil ain't got no job, you still put what's name on it because you had a conversation. Like, girl, that's disrespectful. That's disrespectful. So, Heaven, you need to do a better job at that. You need to do a better job because that had me pissed off. I'm tired of you. And you always using your man as a thing. Girl, I'm telling you, sis, you need to stop because you're gonna get your feelings hurt. I'm gonna be honest. My parents were just like that too, and they did not know how to raise no queer teenager. I ain't saying nothing, but you just need to just get it together because you don't know what type of child you are bringing in this world. You have no earthly idea. So you out here can be pushing your child anywhere because of how you act and how you treat masculinity and how you treat men. It's just, it's terrible. It's annoying to me. The girls leave. I don't even want to talk about this shit no more. Heaven, it pissed me off. I'm so sick of her ass and that shit on that damn show. I'm so sick of her saying, well, Damon won't do none of that. Damon needs to be outside grabbing a water hose and cleaning that nasty ass house and taking some paint to that dirty ass bathroom. And also taking some paint to that dirty ass, dingy ass bedroom. Girl, I'm mad. Like, I might delete this shit. But girl, you keep talking about what your man doing. But girl, you got scars and scratches and shit all on the damn wall. Like, get that man up there. He need to be painted that he's such a man. Girl, I done had it, but next episode of Married to Medicine, like it's gonna be the tea. Girl, we're gonna see some stuff. I can't wait to see the sip and paint and peen, girl. But tell what y'all thought about Married to Medicine this episode. Tell what y'all thought about my review. What y'all think about Heaven and all this stuff that she be doing? It's annoying. And if she watching that, she need to take heed. That's all I got. I'll talk y'all later on tonight. Bye.
To watch this you don't set us all up for contamination. This nasty ass house.